So Arnold Schwarzenegger appeared on The View and they asked him about the ICE protests in California. I think they were looking for one answer, but they got an entirely different one. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor, appearing on The View and speaking about the ICE protests and the raids in California. Now, of course, The View is a very, 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 very liberal daytime talk show. So whenever they bring somebody on to speak about politics, they want it to be anti-Trump. And if it's in any kind of way pro-Trump or pro a thing that he might agree with, they're going to be squabbling, they're going to argue, the crowd's going to be groaning and booing and everything else. Now, I think when they brought Arnold on, they wanted one particular view about the ICE protests, but that's not really what he did. And I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Arnold and his politics, but what he said right here is right on point. And immigrants with attitudes like this, I want more of. I don't want the America hating. I don't want the rabble rousers. I don't want the criminals. I want good, hardworking people with a good heart who love this country. And before I go any further, let's get straight to the clip. Of course, I will link to the clip in full if you want to see it and hear it without my commentary in the description box. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
You are an immigrant. You're an immigrant in this country. Yeah. Did you have a visceral reaction to what they're doing, what ICE is doing when you see the videos of it?
Now, before we get into it, I got to pause a little bit because copyright reasons. Also, Arnold is from Austria originally, if you didn't know.
Well, I tell you, you said that the immigrant, I'm so proud and happy that I was embraced by the American people like that. I mean, imagine I came over here with the age of 21, with absolutely nothing. And then to create a career like that. I mean, in no other country in the world could you do that.
100% correct. Right on, Arnold. You can't do that anywhere else in this world except for right here in the US of A. So if you're here, you're a migrant, you're born here, be thankful that you're here and not anywhere else.
Every single thing, if it's my bodybuilding career, if it's my acting career, becoming governor, the beautiful family that I've created, all of this is because of America.
That's true.
And so this is why I'm so happy to see firsthand that this is the greatest country in the world, and this is the land of opportunity.
I'm glad they got an applause for that from the View crowd, because that crowd, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, they've kind of indoctrinated them to be hateful. I'm glad that got an applause, and I hope it was organic and it didn't come from the stage manager. But let's keep on going.
And I think because I'm such a proud American and a proud immigrant that came to America, I was asked to do, on July 4th, a big speech, the keynote speech at Mount Vernon, where George Washington was laid to rest, and where he lived and all that, to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, the existence of America. And I will be doing the speech there. They asked me because I'm an immigrant, and there will be 7,000 some people there.
That'd be great. It would have been great. I don't know if he did it or not, but it would have been great if he was like actually in the parade. That would have been fantastic for optics, in my humble opinion.
And we will be there will be people that will be sworn in and will become citizens that day.
That's great.
So it's really a great celebration. And this is what this is all about, is to celebrate people becoming Americans and coming to America and all that. And so I just think the world of the great kind of history that we have with immigrants in America. But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal.
Gotta do things legal. That's right. And again, I apologize for the frequent pausing, but it's the View and they will snipe me. But you got to do things legally. That's the key point. Look, if you're here legally, you're a legal resident, you are a legal immigrant, I have no problem. The problem comes when you come here illegally, when you do things that are illegal, because if I do something illegal, if you do something illegal as an American citizen or wherever you live, you're held accountable. But some of the migrants come here, do whatever they want to do, And then they have this righteous indignation like, you can't arrest me, don't touch me. I don't like that, but I digress. I'm getting triggered.
That is the important thing, you know. So you got to do things legal. And those people that are doing illegal things in America and that are foreigners, they are not smart. Because when you come to America, you're a guest. And you have to behave like a guest. Like when I go to someone's house and I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can. Keep things clean.
100% correct. 100%. And don't touch him. Hey, I see that hand coming right there on the bottom right hand. Don't touch this man trying to make him stop. He's on the roll. Matter of fact, let me just kind of back up a little bit.
And I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can. Keep things clean and to make my bed and to do everything that is the right thing to do rather than committing a crime or being abusive or something like that. So that doesn't really work in this country. So I think the important thing is when you become an immigrant, to think about, okay, I go to America because I want to use America for the great opportunities that America has.
Right on. Absolutely.
In education, in jobs, creating a family, all of those kind of things. Then you have to think about, okay, if I get all of those things from America, then I have to give something back. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and to pay back to America and to go and do something for your community for no money whatsoever. Give something back to after-school programs, Special Olympics, or whatever it is. Make this country a better place.
Arnold, don't
Right on. Hey, Arnold, I like that a lot. 100%. Now, I don't think The View liked that too much. I don't think they did. You saw a little hand come in, like trying to stop him. No, don't stop him. Let Arnold cook. Let the governor cook. Okay, I'll be back to reality. But look, Arnold, that was great. I appreciate that. And that's right on point. People, I make videos about the migrants and illegal aliens. People think I got a problem with immigrants. They say, I hate immigrants. No, I don't hate immigrants. No, I don't. I do not hate immigrants. If you are here legally, I have no problem. It's the illegal people that I have a problem with. It is the Biden administration just letting the floodgates open, letting at least 20 million of them flood into our country within a 4-year period of time. That's what I got a problem with. And now, we got wages that are being suppressed because these migrants are being hired for lower amounts of money. We're still paying these high taxes. And a lot of times the taxes go to these people. We saw it in Ohio, right? Where you got 20,000 Haitians that got dumped onto a town of 50,000 people. They working at chicken plant, steel plant, whatever, but they're being subsidized by us. Not only in them magic cards that never run out, they can go to the Piggly Wiggly, the Walmart, the Target, whatever, and get whatever they want because of our taxpayer money being to make that happen. Not just that, but they also can't drive, no licenses. That's fine. Hey, if I have no license, then it's a problem. I just got pulled yesterday to 51 and the 35. I got everything ready. Registration, insurance, license. Here you go, Mr. Officer. I get off with a warning. Now, imagine if I had no license, registration, or nothing like that, like the migrants have. I'd be locked up right now. I wouldn't be right making this video, but the migrants can do that and it's no problem. They can't drive. They get into accidents and they drive up your car insurance rate, but they don't pay the insurance. You see what I'm saying? That's what I got a problem with. I got a problem with those who are here illegally, take advantage of our system, and then act like we're the problem when we say you guys got to go back home. I don't understand. When you come to the country, you shouldn't just want to leech from it. Take advantage of the opportunity of being in America, but I need you to give back. Don't just take, and don't steal, and don't come into the country illegally or do illegal things while you're here. You're a guest, be a good guest. If you go to someone's house, don't do the Rick James on Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy couch. Don't do that. Don't put your Timberland boots on my couch and smear mud around. Take your boots off if you got mud on them so it don't traipse through the house. That's just common courtesy, common decency. It doesn't matter what color you are, where you're from, what your religion is, how you identify gender-wise. That's just normal human decency, and everybody should practice it, especially those who are here as guests. But as I close, I want to say this. That was a good appearance from Arnold, the governor. Great appearance. I loved it. I like it, I love it, I want more of it. Shout out Tim McGraw. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about Arnold Schwarzenegger's take on immigration? Do it legally, do it right, don't break the law, give back to the country. I don't see anything wrong with it. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. He was right on point. As an immigrant himself, obviously, you know, he's right on point. And I know a lot of immigrants who feel the exact same way. And as I said before, legal immigrants, good people, hate the illegal aliens more than anybody else, even more than many Americans. What Arnold said is an opinion shared by the majority of legal immigrants that I've seen. A lot of Americans would attack him for his stance, acting like he's wrong, like they know more than him as an immigrant and not an immigrant. It's kind of weird how that whole thing works. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.